you ready to get eaten?
I just poked myself in the eye.
Oh, that's not good. That's not great. Bum 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 ba 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 ba. Dino week. It just keeps kind of flopping out. Going. Jeff, get your bangs in check. Done fussing? Hello everyone and welcome back to Foster the Meeple, a channel all about
board games
and
dinosaurs.
Exactly. Today is our very last episode of Dinosaur Week, and it also just so happens to be an episode of Board Games and Brew. What you got in your mug?
I already had a coffee today, so mine's strawberry bubbly.
Mine is a pumpkin spice coffee because 'tis the season, peeps.
I noticed you bought
Fall is
a
coming.
different pumpkin spice creamer.
I wanted to try the Starbucks one, and guess what?
It's good.
It's good.
I had it this morning. Yeah,
It's
good.
very good. And they have caramel macchiato ones too, so now I want to try that. 'Tis the season for pumpkin spice and for everybody to get a little bit more basic. Cheers to that.
What are we doing today, Jamie?
We are here today to do another playthrough for you, and today's playthrough for Dinosaur Week is the ultimate battle. We are playing Unmatched, we are playing the Jurassic Park version, but we're playing both of the Jurassic Park versions. We got the T-Rex, the apex predator, some might say, versus the Raptors.
And we're playing in the T-Rex paddock.
We are playing in the T-Rex paddock.
And I have a sneaky suspicion the Raptors are going to get eaten very quickly. I don't know how this is going to go, but we're going to do it.
I don't know either. We're going to try it. So Jeff is playing as the Raptors, and I am playing as the T-Rex. And your hat, too.
Go Raps.
Go Rap. Oh, my Raptor sweater's downstairs. Jeff is playing as the Toronto Raptors. This is Chris Bosch before he left.
Whoa, forever ago, man.
And there's Vince Carter. And there's...
Kawhi Leonard. Brought us that ship.
The whole gang. For anybody who doesn't know about Unmatched, maybe we'll just tell you a little bit about it and then kind of dive in. But this is a 1v1 head-to-head battle game where each player is just trying to diminish the other player's hit points. You're trying to kill off their hero, which is their main character. Now, with the dinosaur sets, the main character, the main hero of the story is the dinosaur, so they don't have any sidekicks with them. So ultimately, I am trying to kill off all three raptors. Jeff is trying to kill off the T-Rex, which will be nearly impossible.
This is the first... I have two trains of thought there.
Oh, wow.
I have a feeling the T-Rex is going to wipe the floor with the Raptors.
I
Two,
that.
this is the first time we've mixed and matched
Yeah.
on Unmatched. We've never done that before.
Exactly.
And we're thinking about maybe doing it more in the future. Stay tuned for that.
If you would be interested,
If
let
you're
us know.
interested in that. Yeah.
Just to give you a little bit of information once again about Unmatched, on our turn we can each take two actions. You can either maneuver, so that's drawing a card and moving your peeps. You can scheme, which is a type of card, a lightning bolt card.
It's like an instant ability.
It's like an instant ability, or you can attack, okay? You could play either an attack or an attack plus shield card, and then the other player gets a chance to defend. The cards have different abilities that will pop up as you play them. You will see that as we continue our game.
One thing also to mention in Unmatched, and one of my favorite parts of the Unmatched series, is how range works in this game. So you'll see that each land or each space has a corresponding territory type or terrain type. Range is established that if you are in the space of a corresponding terrain type, you are within range. So for example, if I am here, I have access to all of the green spaces for range and all of the yellow spaces for range.
That's right.
However, in this instance, both dinosaurs are melee attackers, so they need to be next to each other. So range isn't really going to come into play here. But just to mention it because I think it's a really cool way of doing it.
So the T-Rex and the Raptors each have special abilities as well. So the T-Rex is considered a large character. Look at this beautiful beast. So she actually takes up two spaces most times, not all the time, but she takes up two spaces. She has a melee attack, but she can attack two spaces, up to two spaces away, whereas typically that would just only be on the next adjacent space. So, and her other special ability is at the end of her turn, I actually get to draw an extra card.
I basically need to like try and attack and run away kind of deal.
Run away!
But I don't...
She's very slow. She can only move one space.
I don't know how to do that with the Raptors because I don't feel like they have the ability to kind of attack and run like, say, like Bruce Lee does. But we'll see. I'm allowed to add one value to my attack cards for each other Raptor adjacent to the person I'm attacking.
Mm-hmm.
So really like surrounding and biting kind of deal. But
Yeah.
see, the problem with that is the T-Rex's power is so strong that I only have 7 health. My Raptors only have 7 health each.
Yeah.
That's like 1 T-Rex attack. We'll
Watch
see.
your back.
I don't know how this is
I'm
going to
freaking
go.
bite you.
This could be quick.
The other thing is I have 27 health points. Jeff has 3 different people who have 7 each, or 3 different Raptors.
So 21 total. We shall see.
We shall see. You've already shuffled, and then we draw 5 cards to start. All right, everybody, welcome to Jurassic Park. Ooh, Jeff, I'm going to eat you.
I'm first player?
No, I'm first player. Youngest in Unmatched always goes first. That's the rules.
So Jamie will always go first when we play Unmatched.
Yeah. Sometimes we change it up because, just for fairness, if we're playing back-to-back. Okay, so the very first thing that I am going to do is actually play a scheme card. So, scheme card. Yes, I will move this here. Good idea, Jeffrey. I am playing Closer Than She Appears. So I can move the T-Rex up to 1 space, draw 1 card, and gain 1 action. So I am going to move her right there. And for the T-Rex as well, when I move her, her front foot needs to be in the center of the new space. And if her back foot is touching any part of that circle, she's also considered to be in that zone. Mm-hmm. Just so you know. Draw 1 card and limit of 7 and gain 1 action. So I still have 2 actions left to play. So what will I do, Jeffrey? I think I will maneuver. So I draw a card. Maneuver, you always must draw 1. And then I will move 1. And what the heck? I guess I'll maneuver again for my final action. And here we go. Is she touching?
Yes. Okay. Barely, but...
That's the center. So I'd say no. You're up, Jeffy.
All right, I am going to maneuver. So you must draw 1 card when you maneuver. And then my move is 3. And you can move all of them. So it's not just 1 raptor I'm moving. I could move all 3. Up to 3. So I'm going to go 1, 2. I'm going to move 1. And I'm going to move 1.
That looks like a tasty snack to me.
1.
Are you scared?
Yep. And then I'm going to maneuver again, but I'm just going to maneuver to draw the card. I'm not going to move.
Well, I suppose I need to maneuver. 1 space. And see, this is the problem with the T-Rex. She's slow. I will maneuver again. Okay. And now I have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have to get rid of 2 cards. So I'm going to get rid of this one and this one. Hey, Jeffy, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to maneuver again. It's end of turn. You have to have 7, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3.
Coming up the rear.
And...
Oh my god, are you going to bite my heels?
Okay, I'm going to attack.
Perfect. Okay, so when we attack, we both reveal our cards at the same time.
You don't have to defend. So Jamie could place a card down and then just kind of like put it back into her hand if she so chooses.
That's a tongue twister. Ready? Okay, so I block 1, Jeff hits for 4, and I have a during combat effect. So my during combat is you may boost this card, but I will choose not to. So if you want to boost, you play another card from your hand, and the little black symbol is the boost. But I will choose not to.
Okay, I'm doing 3 damage to you.
10 to 24.
And then I can move after combat. I have an after combat ability, so does Jamie. I can move my raptor to any space in her zone. So her zone being, in this instance, green or yellow. So I'm going to move her back here, and that's me.
And my after combat is if you won the combat, return this card to your hand. I obviously did not win, so I'm going to attack.
This is not going to go well for me.
Oh, I've been forgetting to draw a card at the end of my turn, but that doesn't matter because last time I had too many cards anyway.
And also, since there was no raptors adjacent, I didn't do any extra damage.
Right. All right.
You're attacking?
Sure am. I'm going to eat you.
Okay.
Okay. So I am biting for 5, and Jeff is blocking 2.
For 2. So
Jeff has an immediate effect.
You're attacking the stand-up dude,
Tall
so
boy.
I'm taking 3.
Yeah.
Down
And
to 4.
even though I'm a melee attacker, as I mentioned before, she can bite from 2 spaces away.
And I have a immediate effect to cancel all effects on her card, so she's not going to take any of the combat actions.
Okay. And for my second action, perhaps
This isn't gonna go well.
I will attack again.
Yeah, like the T-Rex requires you to kind of be able to like move around and set traps and stuff.
Yeah.
My health is not high enough to deal with these.
That's why Dr. Sattler and the T-Rex play so well together, because she sets out different types of traps. And here we go. During combat, I can ignore the value of your opponent's card.
I cancel all effects on your cards.
Okay, so I hit you for 1.
Yeah. So I cancel her card effects. She hit me for 3. I defended 2. I take 1 damage.
Yes. Okay, so now I draw a card at the end of my turn.
This is not easy.
The apex predator. I love T-Rexes.
I'm going to scheme.
Spoilers. Okay.
And play coordinated attack pattern. I can choose one of my raptors. I may place each of my other raptors in any space in the chosen raptors zone. So I'm going to choose this guy, and I'm going to put him here, or her. I'm going to call them hers. Yeah. I'm going to put she and her there and there.
All the most badass dinosaurs are all ladies.
Okay, and I'm going to play an attack card. So I'm attacking for my second action.
Yeah. Eviscerate! So I block for 1. During combat, I may boost this card. I am going to choose not to.
Okay, so we need to do damage. I do 5 plus 2 because I'm adjacent, so 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm down to 17.
Just an update. I have 2 at 7, 1 at 3. So.
Okay, I'm gonna eat you. So. We're gonna
You're attacking?
I'm attacking. Yes. And I'm attacking. I should specify I'll attack this one.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. After combat, I deal 3 damage to the opposing fighter, and I take 3 damage.
Okay, so I blocked her damage outright, because I defended 4 against 3. But then we do after combat. My after combat is not applicable. And that raptor is tout fini. He is toasted. He has been eaten.
And he did. That's sad. Oopsies. I dropped my cards.
Raptor is dead.
Uh-oh, I failed. That was delicious. That was my first action? Okay. I will attack again. I'll attack this
I knew
Bosch.
this was how this was going to go.
No, wait, that's Vince Carter. I'll attack Vince Carter. Oh, I was supposed to take 3.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay, so I deal 3 to this little one.
Okay, and then you take 3.
Yeah, and I take 3. Oh, and then I deal another 3 to yours. Because it's 3, and then after combat, I deal 3 damage. And then that's when I take 3.
Down to 1 on that one.
Down to 1. So I'm down to 11. So we're actually not that far off. Okay, so end of my turn, I draw a card.
Okay, I'm going to attack you.
No! Fighters cannot leave their space for the rest of the turn.
No!
But you have to choose which one.
I'll attack with this one.
Okay.
So mine is gain 1 action. So I'm going to maneuver. So that I have a card that said gain 1 action. So that action kind of just didn't count for my total actions.
Yep.
So I still have 2. Which one's almost dead?
This
guy. Okay. I'm going to maneuver. So I'll draw a card and then I'm going to move 3. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3.
She runs away.
She looks at my card. And then I'm going to maneuver again. And I'm going to move.
Can't.
Right, that one can't move.
I love the artwork.
I'm going to move
cards.
here.
Look.
And that's me.
Isn't it cool? I'm going to maneuver.
Interesting.
And I will. I am going to attack this one.
Okay, I think I have to do this.
And go. Okay, so you block it completely. You have an immediate.
Yeah, I can choose one of my other undefeated raptors, and I can place her adjacent to the opposing fighter. So I will do that. Wait, you still have 1 action?
No.
This is your second action? Okay, I will then.
Okay. During combat, you may boost this card. Yeah, I'll do that. So I'm going to use this card to boost. So it's actually worth 4, so I'll hit you for 1.
Mm-hmm.
After combat, if you won, which I did, draw 1 card, gain 1 action, and take 2 damage. Oh, jeez.
Oh,
okay.
Uh-oh.
But I have another action.
Dang, dang. That sucks.
Okay. I will choose to scheme. Ripples in the water. Place T-Rex in any space in her zone. Then each opponent with a fighter adjacent to the T-Rex discards 1 random card. So any place in her zone. So she's in gray.
Or green, right?
Yeah. So she can go over here. Yeah. She'll go here.
Okay, I'm just discarding a random card.
Okay, and then I draw for the end of my turn. Okay, that's me.
I'm going to maneuver.
Bring it on!
And I'm going to attack.
You don't want to move this one?
Actually, I do. I got to go for the kill.
Kill shot.
So I'm going to attack.
Okay. Immediately, fighters cannot leave their space for the rest of their turn.
Okay. This is a 4, though, so I do 1 damage.
Okay.
Because, again, I have an adjacent raptor.
Mm-hmm.
I gain 1 action after combat if it's adjacent to a raptor, which it is.
So you can't move.
So I can't move. I have 1 action still.
Because I did a terrifying roar. It scared you.
I'll maneuver. I can't move, but I'll draw the card.
Me?
This is way closer than I thought it was going to be, so I'm actually kind of excited that this happened.
I am going to attack.
As you should.
Oh, I should mention I'll be attacking. This is the one that has 1 health?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Commanding impact. I eat you for 5.
Okay, I'm dead, but I have an immediate effect.
Yeah.
Choose one of my other undefeated raptors. I can place her adjacent to the opposing fighter. She already is, but it doesn't really matter because I'm already adjacent to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so dead.
And I draw 1 card based on this. And for my second action, I will attack.
Yep.
The one behind me.
I bet you have that, like, massive damage card.
I will do a commanding impact yet again, and I will chomp her for 5.
I'm down to 1.
And that allows me to draw a card. End of my turn, I draw another card.
Okay, I'm going to attack.
Okay.
So I attack for 2. I gain another action. I'm going to maneuver, so I'm going to draw the card first, and I will run.
I was going to say, see, the beauty of it is
1,
now
2, 3.
Jeff can assume that I don't have any defense in my hand because I did a fake out. So
Yeah, but I need to get away from you.
Okay.
And I will maneuver again because I gained an action.
Yeah.
And I'm going to... 1, 2... I'm staying right where I am.
I will be maneuvering, so I draw my card. She won't turn.
And that's your move?
No, she can turn and I can still move. So you're 2 spaces away there, bucko.
Oh, I am. I forgot about that. Damn! I forgot that you can attack within 2.
So I will be attacking.
I don't think there's anything I can do here.
For 1. And I ignore the value.
I cancel the effects.
Oh, okay.
But you do 1 damage, so I died.
Ah!
You would have taken 2 damage, too. That's it, man. That was actually fun. I like that.
The apex predator wins again!
I just want to look. I needed more cards that let me manipulate my raptors around, and I don't think I moved enough.
Right.
I should have been moving it around more. I should never have let you take 2 attack actions in a row, basically.
Right.
I should have constantly been trying to move around. I love Unmatched. It's so good.
And that is everything. That is our Unmatched playthrough. This game is so freaking fun.
Yeah. I really, really enjoy Unmatched. If you like 2-player games and you're 2-player primary, I think it's a great series to check into. And I like that you can just like mix and match, and some would work better than others. I don't think this is like an ideal matchup.
It actually was way closer than I expected.
Yeah, but a lot of the damage you did to yourself.
I did it to myself.
Which I think is fair. I think a lot of the cards
do damage
to yourself.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because you start with so much.
Yeah.
You start with so much health.
As Jeff mentioned or alluded to earlier, we might make a series of this if that is something that you are interested in seeing and doing different matchups. We have quite a few of the Unmatched sets. We don't have all of them.
Yeah,
but
we're going to try and get
definitely
some of the other ones.
Yeah, we're going to definitely try and catch them all.
If
As
this
you
is
know,
something
we are
people are
collectors.
interested in seeing, like this kind of setup, and we just grab and vote on who we want to see against who, we'll look into getting some of the other sets. But I think we have almost all of them.
Yeah. Anyways, that is all we have for you today. So if you're interested in buying board games like Unmatched or just DIno games in general, you should first start by checking your friendly local gaming store. And for us, that is...
the Boardroom Game Cafe.
There it is. Ding
They
dong.
do have Unmatched.
That's where we got a lot of these. Definitely. That is all that we have for you today. Thank you for joining us for DIno Week. We hope to see you again soon. And now we say goodbye. Rawr.
Later days.
I love dinosaurs. And I'm going to turn that off first. Oops. She's rolling around. Jeez Louise.
Well, you're basically...
Go home, Dino. You're drunk.